From Kearny Mesa Bowl in San Diego. We're for the title matches of today's JBT tournament. Two real good bowlers here in the scratch division. Richard Paul from Northern California taking on Marco Flores. Marco does not have a title. Richard has one in only cameo appearances down south here. But a guy with all kinds of resume, and both these bowlers have been killing them on a very challenging pattern. We bowled on Melbourne today. It is short, it is high volume, and it is flat. So short pattern strategy is definitely in play, but the main strategy these guys have been doing is putting up a surprising number of X's. Obviously both really comfortable on the short. Paul has gone strike open double. Marco has a chance to do exactly that if he can strike here in his fourth frame. Marco dabbled around in scratch and handicap, took a little while off, and back with a vengeance today. These two are definitely the two appropriate time match contenders. That super high backswing. Oh, and he does trip out the 6-8 to get that double and grab that 2-pin lead on the count as a result. In the last match, it was a three-way match between these two and Solomon Salama. And Solomon felt like what it is usually like to bowl Solomon Salama. As Richard put up 246 and Marco put up 256 to eliminate Solomon with 196. Solomon's little sister's still alive in the handicap division. We'll talk more about them later. Here is Flores to take a 12-pin lead. Not to be, though. Every spare and adventure is a minus 116 cut today, so well under a 180 average for 5 to make the cut. Richard has been at or near the top of the lead every single game, I believe actually every game today. And a nice job from Flores to get the spare. We haven't had a champ named Flores since my assistant bowled JBT. Right? What? No other Flores between him and Jared, right? I don't think so. Richard, a member of Junior Team USA, lots of success at Junior Gold. See the typical short pattern stuff, using a urethane ball, standing far right, wants to be very parallel through the heads with a far right break point, and that's left. And you see how easy it is for a ball to just completely go out of control to the left.
That's not a urethane. What is it? It's an IQ solid.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, he's balled up. I can't believe he's throwing that strong a ball.
He only brought 3 balls today.
Ah.
2 IQs and 1 spare ball.
I guarantee you if he brought urethane with him, he would be throwing it. How about that?
Well, he likes it.
Evidently. Don't correct me on video. Despite the ball difference by the stat department, everything else applies. Kind of a funky spare release. I don't know what actually is going on in that spare release, but it makes it go dead straight, and that's the point. He hasn't had to shoot many spares. The game before, shot 221. The game before that, Marco shot 276, the high game of the tournament, I believe. Is that okay with you, Ryan? That was the high game of the tournament? All right, good.
76? Yeah. No.
Who beat that?
279.
Oh, man, I'm wrong about that, too. Here you go, Ryan. Here you go. Ryan Lee here.
Here at Kearny Mesa Bowl.
We got to do something during Richard's pre-shot.
Yeah.
As it stands, he trails by 1 pin. Both bowlers working on a spare in the 6th frame. I'm sure of that.
Yep. Yeah, you're correct.
I tell you, I think he's feeling really, really soft for him to be keeping an IQ solid. There was a lot of volume, but still.
Position number 690 into last Arlington available. 690 into last Arlington available.
I think that's a lot of balls to make him work right now. Floors was essentially the same idea on the left side. Oh, man! shredded the rack and no love from the 10 pin. Kind of a poker-faced reaction from a terrible break there. Yikes. Nice job with the spin. It is. Kevin asked if it's a mystery pattern tomorrow. It is, but if we laid out short today,
Long.
obviously we're going to lay out shorter tomorrow, right?
Oh.
They're not even gonna oil after Cosmic tonight.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Very nice recovery from Lerma. They are all tied up through 6.5. 4-frame roll-off for all the marbles. Great host here at Kearny. Good turnout today. Kearny actually subbed for Mira when they had an overlap, so big thanks to Johnny and the crew here for making that happen. So Gael, you were the first card in, so we don't do anything. Stay tuned and see what happens. Doing double duty here as the handicap cards come in from the round of 6.
I'm ahead of you. I know.
And with that flush hitting the 1-3, Paul regains a 10-pin lead. Both ballers through 7 frames now. That's Richard's score on your right as he's about to bowl on the left. Marco's score there on the left. Now it's down with the other matches. I don't know what Lerma missed. What Flores missed in the second.
Blackberry?
No.
Is that for YouTube?
Yeah, on worldwide TV. As will you be if you can get that far. You're only the second card in, so we don't know anything yet. I'll let you know what average the bowler. To extend to a 20-pin lead.
Oh!
Whoa! He's thrown a few of those today. There you go, he said it himself. 3 gutter spares today. Just anticipating the next one. Listen, his break point's the 2 board. They missed 2 boards right. It's the risk reward of that outside line. It's the right attitude about it. He's still tied in the match. He can ice the spare. Even I threw a gutter ball in my semi-final practice set. What a great recovery. That is self-confidence right there.
Pretty good at going gutter spare.
Beats the heck out of gutter 7.
Customer service, Devil Lane 11, customer service, Deadwood Lane 11.
Nonetheless, Flores was about to get the nail in his coffin there, and now he finds himself tied with a chance to take the lead. Push, it did not. Doesn't lose any count, and a little bit easier spare getting the 7th pin out of that mess. No easy spare when you're in the 8th frame of your first scratch title match. Ryan Lee finished second 39 times before he finally won. It was a bunch. Lots of people have a bunch of seconds. Jacob Buttrop had a bunch of seconds before he won a tournament with us.
At least Cortez Shing is not winning everything.
No, in a Cortez free season, scratch has been wide open. Lots of first-time winners. Lots of new faces in the top 5. Good to see for our tour, and Tez is having lots of success out in Wichita himself. Almost made cut at US Open. The double burn got him. That's what we should put out sometime.
He needed to win that step ladder, right? For the Team USA.
I don't honestly know. But now, this time in the 9th, there is a loss to count. Hard to get a read on Marco. I don't know if he's furious, exhausted, or neither of the above. 4-7. He's got it. Nice spare shooting. Clean since the second. Trails now by 2. Best he can do is a 2-0-2 game. Richard still has room for 2-14, so he can shut out Marco with strike 9 spare. Would be a 2-0-3 win. Lots of time on the approach, as he usually does. He loves it, as he should. Such a great angle of entry, the risk reward. You had the gutter ball is in play, but hard to not carry when you hit the ball, hit the pocket there with all that power.
Strike 9 spares over, right?
Strike 9 spares over. Anything less, Marco can take it on the bench.
I know how to set that up and strike it correctly.
Strike one.
That, the triplet. Set it up correctly.
Well, that would be nice if I had this little wedge here. This guy won for Mexico last month.
Shot of the day.
Yeah, it's tough when you lead a tournament for the last 7 hours and you still need this hit.
Yep.
That's the nature of bowling most of the time.
That is bowling.
Cecilia, you're the 3rd card in, so we don't know anything for sure yet. Looks like you got to cross your fingers, though. We'll see what happens. Sterling, 192 is not the low game. 8 is currently the 2 lowest series. Stick around, we'll see if it stays that way.
Good shot.
Here's the butt.
Oh no.
Oh no! I haven't seen the ball wiggle for Richard at that spot all day long.
Wow.
I don't think Richard has seen that ball wiggle for Richard at that spot all day long.
Am I safe?
We don't know yet. He is, no, you're not yet safe. He is still at the foul line in a little bit of disbelief. Now what do you do? If you get 1 here, you're at 182, and that would be enough to force a mark out of Marco. I think.
Yeah, mark.
Boy, what do you do? I mean, you got to assume he's going to mark, right? So you got to go for it, I think. Brandon? 168 is not the lowest game, plus 46 is not one of the low 2 totals. You are safe.
I'm not safe.
Not yet. 1 more card out there. Well, see how he does on the 210. No.
Oh.
A Cat Estrava 10th frame open.
Number 693, ladies and
Ball
gentlemen.
finishing at
693,
182. Any mark, Flores wins.
Did YouTube give you that?
No.
And 694, 93, 94, ladies and gentlemen.
I
693,
should say virtually any mark, as Richard did have that gutter ball earlier. What an opportunity for Marco Flores right here.
Oh.
That's tight.
Oh.
Oh boy, oh boy. That was tight the whole way. That is very reminiscent of Austin Muldoon at Best in the West from the opposite side of the lane. Helped the shot a little bit. And now has a very challenging spare here. He shot a couple cross lanes before this game and he's been good on them. Has to do it one more time. Parents nervous to my left. Likes to hook at it, and he gets it. Very sportsmanship of Richard to be clapping there. He's got to be torn up inside.
Stay behind the foul line.
That would be the goal right there. William was the last card in. William, that is not the low game, but that unfortunately is one of the lowest 2 series.
So I have to go right here and then go down.
Stay behind the foul line.
That's 4 pins, and that's a title for Marco Flores. Move over, Jared. We have the modern day Flores. High fives from a well-deserving fan club.
First class title?
Title number 1 for Marco.
He's 13 años.
I'm waiting for him to get over there. There's Dad. There it is. Mom can't wait to get in. Well
Number
deserved.
93.95.